Just for interest sake, in South Africa, the label on these bags should be on the left hand side. I had a viewer say to me, cut the rope really short and then untwine it. In the US, it's on the right hand side, and in South Africa it's on the left. So put the label to the left, cut the line really short, and then just pull on the strings and loose it comes. It unwinds itself. Fantastically easy. Preparing today to move the birds, so I'll be rationing all the food for the 4 different tractors. There is going to be 24 birds per tractor, because I've had 4 fatalities in the beginning. I had 3 fatalities, and then the 4th one I saw was not developing well, and I decided to cut it short. I don't know how to say that. You know, what's the polite way of saying that? Anyways, so I'll be putting out food and water for them in the tractor, so when they arrive, they just know that they'll have their food and water. And yeah, then the first day out on pasture. Fantastic. The 2 boys from Komatipoort is here for a visit. Marcus is busy weighing out the 1 kg servings for the birds, which we'll be giving to them tonight and tomorrow morning. D-Day, the best day in their lives, of their lives. Okay, so I've removed the water and the feed here, because I'm going to be getting into the brooder now and catching them and putting them 24 by 24 in each chicken tractor. And I'm just going to remove that light. Just going to put it up on top there, so that if I do slip and fall, that I don't bump it and break it. I don't want any glass in the very valuable floor that these guys are walking on, because that is going to become amazing compost, and it's also going to heat up my compost piles, because there is humus in there, and that chicken manure and nitrogen and the carbon and that whole chemical reaction is going to be fantastic. So I don't want to waste it. I don't want to get any glass into it. Take the first batch. I think I'm going to take them in batches of 12. I don't think more than 12 I'm going to fit in here. And let's see if they stay in. Maybe they're just going to flutter out. We need to do that. Here we go. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How full is this? Yeah. Let's transport them.
Is that full enough?
Yeah. The best day of their life ever. Yeah. They are 12 in there, and this is their home for the next 5 to 6 weeks. And while they're small, you'll see there at the back there's a bit of a gap open up there, so I just put like loose poles, loose gum poles like these in there, just to prevent them from escaping. And then yeah, we wrap these little chicken tractors in fleeces to keep them warm at night and to keep the breeze off of them. And the one side is open so that when the sun does come out, they get sunlight, and the other side has got corrugated, I think it's like what do you call this, fiberglass, corrugated fiberglass, and so if it rains they've got a dry spot. So 25 of them, 1.8 meters by 1.8 meters, and I must say by week 8 they fill this thing properly. But there's still plenty of space. From about week 6.5, I start moving them twice a day to give them fresh surface to work with, and because their demand also rises. Initially here, I'll probably only move them every second day for the first week, and then it will go into every day for a couple of weeks, and then the last week or so they move twice a day. Now come on guys, you're free. Go. There we go. Ooh, there's food. What a nice hotel. These guys are city slickers. They're too scared to get out on the grass. Used to. Yeah, you've got food, water, everything your heart desires. And some weeds, and some grass, and some bugs. And no drugs. No drugs!
Totally.
Okay, the first 12 are in. This is the next 12. Can you see what you're recording, boy?
Kinda.
Come on, guys, get up. You need to go fetch your brothers and sisters. Get up. Fantastic. Yeah, there's feed in front of you. You can eat it. There's water this side, just in case you don't know. There's water here. Yeah, lekker man. This is a different watering system that I've got going here, homemade. So they might not recognize it because it's not the standard red and white. So I'm just dipping a couple of heads in there so that they know where the water is, and the other chicks will learn from them. Quickly they'll learn where the food is, and where the water is. What's wrong with your feet? Why are you crying? Are you stepping on
This clay.
on like, clay? Yeah, chicken poop. Chicken poop and chicken wee. No, put them in the bottom one.
Okay.
That's the top deck. We'll do that last.
It stinks like.
Stinks. Okay, 12 of them in there.
No.
So this is what it looks like, first day out in pasture. There's 24 of them in this tractor, which gets moved every day, so they get a new patch of grass every day, and weeds, and insects. And look at them exploring already. Finding the minerals and good health and good gut. Theoretically, I'm supposed to be using 30% less feed, and that is made up with the grasses and the insects that they eat. I don't know, I'm not this involved. It's only my second batch of chickens, so I'll probably learn in the future how it works. What really I find very sad is commercial operations. The standard chicken battery operation allows for way more birds per square meter than what regenerative agriculture does. And I also have even been more lenient than that, and still I feel at the end, when it's close to the day when they graduate, the space is very cramped. Yeah, the last couple of days. So I think we should really consider the way that we treat our animals and so forth. these animals, their purpose is to feed us. That is their purpose. But God said we should, manage the earth. We should take good care of it. And I don't think we're such great hosts. Well, I don't have to tell anybody that. I'm pretty sure we all know that. But now that we know that, what are we going to do about it? I'm hoping that you'll be able to see on the screen here. Over there is where the last chicken tractors were running, and then they turned and they went down with the lime orchard that way. These boys and girls will be motoring down there, turn around, come back down here, go there, down there, and that's how their cycle will lead. And yeah, so every day, for those of you who don't know, it gets moved. As I said earlier, in the beginning it's like every second day, and the end is like twice a day. So I just grab this rope and I just pull it. That's just a structure made out of gum poles and some safety netting and some second-hand corrugated boards, whichever you can find, wherever you can find, and some nails and some screws and some rope and whatever you have, and just put it together. That's the fleece over there. A lot of the farmers use it around here for the young trees. They wrap the young trees in it. It's a very fine, warm material. A little bit thicker than a paper towel, a little bit thicker than toilet paper. So it tears easily, but it breathes. That's the big thing. And it keeps warmth inside. It will also keep the breeze off of the birds, and will keep them nice and warm. And that's their structure. That's where they will live. And I'm proud to say that that they'll have a better life than most chickens that are raised for meat birds. So my heart is happy. There's chickens in the field again. I felt so bad after the last harvest, and now the chicken tractors are full of life again. It's beautiful. I love to see it. You look at the different tractors parked in the lime orchard, and they've got life in them. These guys, I've got a brand new, spanking new chicken tractor. No chicken has ridden in this tractor before. And they'll be coming down this maiden pathway here, all the way down to the bottom there, and then turn around and come back up here again, turn around over here, and make their way back down there again. And it's beautiful and peaceful. Okay, I lied. Christopher is in the orchard as well. For those of you who do not know, I'm a father with 4 neurological injured boys. Christopher's got the most severe injury, and he's a young man already, and his dad loves him. Christopher, say hello, YouTube. Say hello.
Hello.
YouTube. I love you, dude. Alright, the brooder is empty. I'll just be putting the last shavings here and covering the floor so that the diaper can go on, so it smells nice again. And this brooder is literally 2 meters away from my back door of my house, so it can't stink. Okay, it's not allowed to stink. And then what did I want to tell you? Alright, effectively I'm supposed to be bringing in some more birds right now, but I'm still working on the cash flow, number 1. And number 2, I'm working on the market for the product, for the meat birds. So as the demand grows, obviously the turnover will grow, obviously the rotation of the birds will grow with it. I'm hoping to double up after every slaughter type of thing. I'm hoping to get there. That would be fantastic. Shaving in, and nice and clean, and ready for the next birds to come and spend their 2.5 weeks in a brooder before they'll have the best life out in pasture comparing to all the other chickens in this country, comparing to all the other meat birds.